Okay.
I'm in Mugapet, Abhinayam Phase 1.
Okay. You are from Velamal. You are from Mugaper, Chennai. When you tell part of Chennai, you have to say Chennai because students will be there from other places. They may not know the locations of Chennai. So Mugaper, Chennai. You are in which class?
8C.
8C. Okay. Good. Very good.
Okay.
Anybody else? Devika, are you new? Even if you are not new, you can introduce yourself. Another 1 or 2 minutes. Logeshwan is an old man. I mean, old student. Sorry. Monica, are you new or old student?
Old student only, sir.
Okay, very good. You are from which place?
I am from Salem, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Salem. Right. Then Sankar SPS. What about you, Sankar SPS? Your good name, sir? Sankar, are you there in the line? Yeah, I think he's there in the line. Yeah. You
Good
can
morning,
speak.
sir.
Who is Sankar?
Sir, she is Soundarya.
Acha, Sankar is Saudarya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are from which place, Saudarya?
சார் சௌந்தர்யா ஸ்பீக் பண்ணல நான் தான் சார் அவளுக்கு பதில் சொன்னேன் அவ பேசல ஏன்னு தெரியல
இல்லை நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்க இல்லை சங்கருங்கிறவர் யாருன்னு தெரில ஓகே பரவாயில்ல ரெங்கன் வெல்கம் ரெங்கன் யுவர் வாட்ஸ் யுவர் நேம் வாட் இஸ் யுவர் நேம் யூ கேன் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் யுவர் செல்ஃப்
I'm Jayashree, sir.
Jayashree, yeah, from which place?
I'm from Manappare, sir.
Oh, you are a old student, huh? I mean, you attended.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
The
right.
last week attend, sir.
Yeah, you attended last week, I think. Correct. Who else has come new to this class today? Of course.
Sir, I'm Advika.
Advika, introduce yourself.
I'm Advika from grade 8 and I'm studying in Sri Chaitanya, Seshatripuram branch. I'm in Bangalore now.
Okay. Seshatripuram branch. Great. That is the one place where I visit very frequently in Bangalore is Seshatripuram. Okay. I mean, I have a couple of friends there for that. Right. Very good. Seshatripuram has got Seshatripuram Chaitanya School, Seshatripuram. Correct. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay. It is
Sir,
very.
just leave from this account and join from another ma'am.
Yeah. You can.
Okay, sir.
No problem. Then Anusuya, are you new to the class? Anusuya,
No, sir.
you already attended.
Yes, sir.
You are from which place?
Sir, Sri Vaikundam, Thoothukudi district.
Sri Vaikundam Anusuya. Okay, because every time you are changing your phone number, so we are finding it difficult, I think. No problem. Okay, right. Now, let me, today we'll go to a small test and then we will go to this one. What is that? To the class. We will have a small test. Okay, we will, what is this? This one. Let me share a screen. Just wait for a few minutes. Share. All of you can close your mic. I mean, you can mute your mic. Whenever you want to talk, you can. That time you can open it. So this is a very easy test. Since some newcomers are there, we will take an easy test. Only 4 questions. We'll try to answer. Jointly, we will try to answer these 4 questions. And then we will go on to the subject a little bit. Then in between, I will tell you what is NTSC, etc., which we have done many times for our old students. For new students, they have to get to know what is exactly is NTSC, etc. That we will we will keep learning as and when we progress. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now, can I ask say Anusuya to read the first question? Anusuya, are you able?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the first question?
Okay, sir.
Are you able to?
NTSC test DD. Yeah. Sir?
Yeah. First question you can read. 1 minute. I think some people are coming. Okay. Yeah. First question you can read. Oh, can I ask Mugilsri to read the first question?
Yes, sir. What is X to 255, 3610, 4915, X 80125?
No, you read it correctly. 8,125.
Yes, sir. 8000. Sir.
Okay, now this kind of question is called number series in பேர் இருக்கு. It is called number series or வரிசை என்னது number வரிசை in in Tamil. So number series they may give you a series of numbers. They may ask you to find the one which is not there, the unknown. Here the unknown number is X. So what will be the X? We have to find.
I know the answer, sir.
I know, sir.
6,420.
6,420, sir.
Okay, so somebody said 6,420. Before going to the answer, we will, I would love to hear from our newcomers, Advika and who else is there? 1 minute, I forgot their names.
Advaita, sir.
Advaita, Advika, and one more person.
Jayashree, sir.
Jayashree and all there. So let us understand. You are able to understand my speech? Are you finding
Yes,
it
sir.
difficult?
Yes, sir.
Are you finding
Yes,
it
sir.
difficult to understand my speech?
No, sir. No, sir.
Audio is okay? Audio is okay?
Yes, sir.
Video is also okay?
Yes, sir.
You are able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. If that is the case, then 1 minute, I think. Shyam, when somebody comes, after starting the class, how do I make them get in instead of every time I am admitting? Is there any technology for that? Anyway, you let me know next week, not now. You put it in the WhatsApp or something. Anybody, because I don't know all these technologies. I learned from people like you. So far, I have identified more than 12 gurus for this. 12 people have taught me something or other related to technology. Okay, now this question is called number series. They have given 5 numbers. The 4th number is missing. We need to find what is that 4th number. How do we find? The logic of finding, you have to find what is the logic of the previous 3 numbers. Is there any logic? Is there any relationship between these numbers? Now, Shyam or somebody said 6,420, he said. Now, let us listen to Shyam. How did he get that number? Shyam, can you explain? Konja slowly you explain.
Sir, the first number, we can separate the number like 25 and 5, sir.
Okay.
Second number is 36 and 10, sir.
Okay.
Like that, if we separate, first number is 5 square, 25. Then there is 5, sir. In the second number, there is 6 square, 36, and 5 plus 5, 10, sir.
Yeah, carry on.
In the third number, there is 7 square and 15, 10 plus 5. Like
okay.
that, if we have 8 square and 20 must come, sir, because 8 square plus 15 plus 5, sir.
Okay, so he has said a logic. Have we understood, all of us, have we understood the logic? Particularly
Yes, sir.
Advika, Advaita, are you able to see this logic through?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, now is there any other logic? Is there any other logic where we can find the answer? He says you split the number into 2. In 255, you take 25 out and 5 separately. In 3610, you take 36 separately and 10 separately. And 4,915 you take 49 separately and 15 separately. And 8,125 you take 81 separate, 25 separate. How did you get this thing in your mind, Mr. Shyam?
Sir, after looking at 25 and 36.
Okay. It's purely through observation. You don't need a very big knowledge for this. Even if a 6th standard or 7th standard, whoever knows squares, whoever has learned squares can do this. But it is the power of observation, we call it. Now you observe the question. From there you derive what could be the logic behind these numbers. So apply the same logic to find the unknown. Are you able to understand the newcomers, Advaita, Advika?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one of you, can you explain the logic? Only one of you.
Can I explain, sir?
Yeah, what's your name?
Jayashree, sir.
Jayshree, explain. Yeah, please.
We want to split the numbers, sir, 25 and 5 and square the numbers, sir. 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49. And second number we want to add 5 to each one, sir.
Yes, okay.
Next fourth answer,
Yeah, 6,420,
sir.
Okay. I think Jayshree is going in a super fast train. By bullet train she is going. So Jayshree, you can go like a passenger train for our classes. Okay. Jayshree madam?
Yes, sir.
You in our class you can go.
Sir,
like
can you explain it again?
Yeah, can anybody explain it again to who is this person who has asked this question?
Advaita.
Advaita, okay. Can I request Mughal Shri to explain this to Advaita?
Yes, sir. If we take the number 255, we have to split it into 2. 25 goes as 5 square and 5 is a multiple of 5. And the next number if we split it again, we will take 36 as 6 square and 10 is a multiple of 5. So it goes so on. That's it, sir.
Yes, Advaita, are you with us?
Yes, my connection.
So are we traveling in the same boat? Advaita 8C, are you traveling with us? Purida?
Yes, sir.
கொஞ்சம் புரியாட்டி பரவாயில்ல.
புரியுது சார்.
கொஞ்சம் புரியாட்டி பரவாயில்ல. அப்புறம் புரிஞ்சுக்குவேன். ஏன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் தானே. அடுத்தது. Go to next question. I request Anirudh to speak, to read the next question.
Okay.
Anirudh, can you read the next question?
Yes, sir. If southeast becomes north and northeast becomes west, then west becomes.
Then west becomes what? அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க.
Northeast, sir.
Yes, sir. Northeast, sir.
Okay. This particular
Sir, northeast becomes west.
No,
so west
let me explain for the benefit of everybody. I will explain this.
May I answer, sir?
I will explain this. Even if you know the answer, even if all of you know the answer, I will explain. No problem. Because that is very much as if we are learning a new chapter. You will learn. So let me explain this. I think that I need to do like this, no? To show my screen. Yes. See, there are 4 directions I have given. Are you able to see this paper?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, there are 4 directions I have given. One is the north, and opposite to that is south, and we have east, and then we have west. Opposite is west. 4 Then we have 4 more directions. As far as our NTSC question is concerned, we have 4 more directions. Those directions are called northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Let me show you this. See, we have 4 more directions. Northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. So totally there are 8 directions as far as our NTSC exam is concerned. Now what is said is in the question, let us go back to the question for a moment. The question says, if southeast becomes north, so this is southeast, if this becomes north, okay, let me mark it as north. If southeast becomes north, I have marked southeast become north, then what will happen to northwest? What is that? exactly opposite to southeast, we have northwest. If southeast
sir.
has become north, then northwest will become
South.
south. Because opposite to the north is always south, no? Opposite
sir.
to north is always south. Exactly opposite, 180-degree opposite is south. Okay, so I believe Shyam and then go and put as south here. So by believing Shyam, I have written here north and south. Then one more input they have given. Let me see what is that input. See the screen. Northeast becomes west. Northeast becomes west. So northeast becomes west. See, northeast becomes west. I have actually marked northeast as west. So what will be southwest? What is exactly opposite to west? If northeast has become west, then southwest will become
East, sir.
east. Okay. Southwest has become east. So now these are things. Now what is the question? Now this is the new diagram. Originally we had drawn with 4 directions, north, south, east, west. Then we had drawn with 8 directions, that is northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. And then they said that southeast is converted as north. And then, so by that logic, northwest will become south. And they said northeast becomes west. So because of that, southwest become east. So what is the question? Let us see the question. Question is, then west becomes what? West becomes what? So let us see this diagram. West becomes what?
Southeast, sir.
West is this. West is this. West is between
Southeast,
south
sir.
and east. Between south and east. So what is this west will become? Southeast. Hello? Are you with me, all of you?
Sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
west
sir.
becomes southeast. Okay. Now, even if you have not understood fully, no problem. Let me ask you some cross questions. So, some of you, Advaita, you tell me what are the 4 major directions? Oh, I think she's some problem. Anusuya, you tell me what are the 4 major directions? 4 major directions.
North, east, west, south.
Yeah. What are the 4 other directions? 4 primary directions are there and 4 secondary directions are there.
Northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest.
Southwest. Okay. So if you have this particular fundamental, you need to keep in mind, and for this particular problem you have to draw a picture in your question paper. Small picture. I have drawn big picture here, but don't draw this big a picture in your question book. You draw a small picture. That will be make easier. Don't try to use your memory and do it. You may go wrong. So you have to use you have to use. I mean, you don't use your memory for all the questions. For some, you have to scribble somewhere in the question paper and then answer it. Okay. Now, I think some of you may not have understood completely. No problem. We will no. You will understand slowly whenever you go. Okay. Next type of question is, can our what is it, Lakshman? Can you read this question?
Yes, sir. IMPHAL is coded as a JLRFDI. How will Mysore be coded?
Yeah, IMPHAL is coded as JLRFDI. How will MYSURU be coded? They have asked like this. அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. இப்போ I வந்து in IMPHAL that I has become J. J க்கு I க்கு என்ன relationship? What is the relation between J and I?
Sir, next letter.
Appo, so after M, the next letter should come. What should come?
N, sir.
N. Okay. So next
N, sir.
and go to the next one. In the impal, that next letter is M. That has become L. So M and L, what is
Sorry,
the
sorry, L's next letter.
So
L is
previous
the,
letters.
yeah, I mean M is the next to L. So what is the answer here? After now Y
Sir,
is
X
given.
should come, sir.
Yeah, X will come here. Correct. Okay. Now P is there, and here R has come. P has become R. So M N O P P Q R. So the second.
One letter is missed and the next letter is taken.
Okay. So S க்கு அப்புறம் என்ன வருங்க?
T, then U.
U has to come.
So you must.
Now, no, wait. Now, out of the 6 alphabets, now let me go to the screen. Out of the 6 alphabets, we have got 3. இங்கே நீங்க ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு go to the answer options. In the answer option, suppose there are 4 answer options and 3 answer options did not come like this. 3 answer options did not start with NXU. Only one answer option starts with NXU. Then that will be the answer. Isn't it?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with me?
Oh, yes, sir. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So when you need not complete the entire problem. Entire problem you need not find the solution. Even if you find half the solution, you can write this exam. That is the reason why we say any of these objective type exams will be much easier than your board exam. Because board exam you have to write everything. Even if you miss 1 point, our Sham's teacher will reduce half mark. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So here it's not like that. Even if you complete half the problem, you will get the solution. You will get the answer. So which is easy? This is easier. Okay. Right? Likewise, you have to do and then find the answer. Okay, now we will go to H. H is there. H has become F. So here U has to become what?
W.
V.
No, U has to become what? F, G, H. H has become F.
Yes, sir.
Up U has to become yes. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then A has become D. A has become D. அப்படின்னா R has to become
A, C.
R.
U, sir.
A has become
U.
D. Then R has to become what?
R will become U.
R will become in between S and T அதை remove பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அடுத்தது U. So R has to become U. Very good. Then L has become I. L has become I. அப்படின்னா U has to become what?
Q, sir. Sir, yes.
என்ன வருமா?
Yes.
எஸ்ஸா நல்லா பாருங்க. நீங்க ஒரு பேப்பர்ல ஸ்கிரிபிள் பண்ணிக்கலாம். You
Q,
can-
sir.
எல்லாமே okay. Let me make a important point. Everything you don't try to do by brain, by memory. No, நம்ம எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டத்தில் உள்ள ஒன் ஆஃப் த ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து we give more importance to memory. அதுக்கே எல்லா வேலையும் கொடுத்து கை காலுக்கெல்லாம் வேலையே கொடுக்கறதில்ல, எக்ஸசைஸே பண்ணுறதில்ல, எல்லா வேலையும் பிரெயினுக்கே கொடுத்துட்றோம். அப்படி வேண்டாம். பிரெயினுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட் கொடுத்துட்டு we can give job for hand, leg எல்லாத்துக்குமே கொடுக்கலாம். So you can scribble little bit here. So the answer is R. Are you? So N X U S U R is the answer. Are you with us? எல்லாருக்கும் ஓகேவா இல்லை யாராவது டிஸ்அக்ரிமெண்ட் இருக்கா?
Yes, sir.
Disagreement?
Yes, sir.
If you disagree with this, you let me know. Otherwise, we'll go to the next question. Okay.
Sir, we got to move to the next question.
Okay. We'll go to now. Let me ask Advika to read this question.
Find the missing letter A, B, D dash P.
Okay. So they have given A, B, D. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு லெட்டர் வரும், தென் பி. ஸோ வி ஹவ் டு ஃபைண்ட் த மிஸ்ஸிங் லெட்டர். ஏதாவது லாஜிக் தென்படுதான்னு பாருங்கள். ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ டேக் யுவர் ஓன் டைம். டோன்ட் பி இன் அ ஹரி. ஈவன் இஃப் யூ கெட் த ஆன்சர், டோன்ட் டெல் மீ நவ். You take a moment, I will ask you, then you can tell the answer, so that everybody will have the time to think and then come to a conclusion. Okay, now let's go to this. What will be the answer? என்னவா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? கெஸ் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, நான் இப்போ ஒரு ஆன்சர் ஆப்ஷன் தரேன், அது இருக்குமா இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு சொல்லுங்க. Okay, should I mix little bit of Tamil here and there, or should I continue in English?
Continue in English, sir.
Okay, because some of you may not understand Tamil sometimes. Okay, A, B, D, then dash and P. I am telling the answer option, one of the option is E. Will it be correct?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, no antaanga rendu per. Sir, two people have said no. So anala I go with them because there is no objection. Similarly, one of the option is O.
Sir, no, sir.
Yes or no?
Sir.
No. Here also one voice
No,
comes
sir.
as no, two voice have come no, so we will go with them. Another answer is I.
Sir, maybe, sir.
Maybe. H. இப்போ நாலு ஏதோ ஒன்று ஆன்சர், எது கண்டுபிடிங்க பார்க்கலாம். யூ ட்ரை டு ஃபைண்ட் அவுட்.
H. H.
Why? What is the logic?
H.
H. Somebody said H. What is the logic? Can you explain? Elimination method. You have followed elimination method. You have eliminated E is not the answer, O is not the answer. So if I eliminate I, then obviously left out is H only. So we can put H.
Sir, may I answer logic sir, in this question?
Huh?
Sir, EF.
No, you okay, we will find out. Let us give the alphabet 1, 2, 3.
Sir, Sally told, sir.
Yeah, you tell me.
Sir, if we take A, the next number is B, sir. And we want to take prime number, sir. One letter leave means C finished and D. Next 3 numbers H. Next 7 numbers P, sir.
Yeah, H is the right answer. I will tell you the right answer is H. But now the logic you have to tell me.
Shall I say, sir?
Yeah, you say. You tell me.
If we take A as 1, sir, and the second alphabet is B, the fourth alphabet is D, and the eighth alphabet is H, and 16th alphabet is P. The logic how it is coming is 1 into 2 is 2, and 2 is into 2 is 4, and 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16. So I got H, sir.
So you are saying 8th digit should come, 8th alphabet should come. What is the 8th alphabet? Is it H?
Yes, sir.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
Yes, sir.
G, H. Yes, H is the, so H is the right answer. And the logic also looks somewhat convincing. So we will give the marks to this Mugil Shri. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Explain
Okay.
again, sir.
Is there any other logic?
Sir, can you explain this question again, sir?
Yeah, Mugil, can you explain again to everybody?
Yes, sir. If we take the alphabets as numerals, A goes 1 and B goes 2. Likewise, we have to put the equal numbers for equal letters. A is 1, B is 2, D is 4, H is 8, and P is 16. And if we see the numbers, 1 into 2 goes 2, and 2 into 2 goes 4, and 4 into 2 goes 8, and 8 into 2 goes 16. So we got H as answer, sir.
Okay, right. So here, yeah, what is the doubt?
Sir, proceed, sir.
Okay, here what we need to know is the all 1 to 26. Even if you are you wake up at 1 o'clock in the night, if they ask what is J, then immediately you have to say it is 10. Like that, you should remember that. How do we remember? Okay, at your age, it is maybe you will memorize, but at my age, I will remember like this. I will take A as 1, and the 5 is E as 5, and then J as 10, and then what is that? O as 15, S as S or T? T I think 20, and then Z as 26. Like that I will do. So can you tell me which what is one is A, what is 5?
E,
sir.
E, what is 10?
J, sir.
J, what is 15?
J.
O.
15, 15.
L, sir. 15 is O, sir.
O,
O, sir.
20,
T, sir.
T.
T. Of course, then 26 is Z. So you need to know this. You need to know this way, and the reverse also you should know. So Z is 1. Then what is 5?
T, sir.
Sir, T.
D,
Huh?
Sir, T is 6, no, sir?
T, sir.
No, I am talking 5. We want 5.
U, sir.
D,
U.
U, sir.
U.
No, you are
D, sir.
V is 5. Okay. What is 10?
Sir, U is 5, no, sir? Because T becomes
Q.
6.
Sir, Q.
No. I think some
D,
doubt is
sir.
there. Some doubt is there. If you take
Sir,
Z
V.
as 1, Y is 2, X is 3, W is 4, V as 5. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then what is 10? Which
Q,
one?
sir.
Q will be 10. Then what will be 15?
L, sir.
K. K.
L, sir.
Yeah, L is 15.
L, sir.
Then what is 20?
G, sir.
G, sir.
G, yeah. Are you
G,
sure?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now both forward and reverse you should know this. This much you should remember. That is A, B, C, D up to Z. A is 1, E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, Z is 26. And the reverse is Z is 1, V is 5, Q is 10, L is 15, G is 20, then A is 26. This much you should know. No, I mean, I don't say you memorize, but you keep it somewhere in your notebook. As and when you require, you just refer this. And from that, you can go forward or backward. Suppose you want 14. What is 14 on the reverse side? What is 14 on the reverse side?
M, sir.
Yum. Like that you can go. See, little bit 2 or 3 this side, 2 that side will be okay. Don't try to remember all the 26. We will remember only 1, 5, 10, 15, 20 like that. So now let me ask, who is this Advaita, no? Advaita, can you tell me forward what are the numbers? What are the alphabets? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 26? A to Z? Advaita is not there, I think. Who is there? Advika, you want to say something? Advika, can you try?
Okay, sir. One is A, 5 is E, 10 is sir, I don't know.
No, okay, no
Sir,
problem.
may I try?
10 is J. Okay, can I request Lashman, can you tell me?
Yes, sir. 1 is A, 5 is E, 10 is J, 15 is O, 20 is T, 26 is Z.
Yeah, so let me go to Mugil Shri. Can you tell me the reverse?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
You don't know. Okay, now if you
Sir,
do...
may
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, can you...
Sir, in reverse, sir.
Yes.
Z is 1, O is 12,
No.
J is 17.
No. Z, then 5 you have to say. Logeshwaran, can you try? Why not? Any one of you, no problem.
Yes, sir. Z is 1, V is 5, Q is 10, L is 15,
G is 20.
G is 20.
Yeah, okay.
G is 20.
Correct. Like that you remember. Now if you don't know, no problem. This we in the class, this is a place where we make mistake. You have to make as many mistakes as possible in the class. In the exam, you should not make any mistake. So let us make mistakes here. No problem. Okay. Okay. We will go to now this much. This 4 question is okay
Sir.
today.
Sir, can you explain the first sum, sir? What is the x?
Lashman, this 4th sum is a homework for you. Okay. You try at home. If you don't get it, you give me a call in the evening.
Sir, I'm asking first question.
First question. What is first question?
What is x?
255, 3610, 4915. You take 25 and 5 separately. Then 36 and 10 separately. 25 is 5 square. 36 is 6 square. 49 is 7 square. Then 8 square 64 should come. Okay. Then the next alpha number is 5. That is multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20 should come. So 6420 is the answer.
Oh, sure. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is the thing. We will go to the other. I will try to, what is that? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to some SAT portions. SAT means Scholastic Aptitude Test. There are 2 tests. One is called MAT, Mental Ability
And
Test,
SAT.
and SAT. So in that SAT, many things are there, like science and social science. In science, we have physics, chemistry, botany, geology. In social science, we have history, geography, civics, and economics. Right? So now today we will look at civics. Civics is what? What is civics? The salient features of civics is it establishes a federal system of government, and India is a secular state. I mean, the questions will come on these chapters. Independent judiciary, that is another topic. There are 4 or 5 topics. Universal adult franchise to all citizens above 18 years. What do we mean by that? Universal adult franchise to all citizens above 18 years. What is the meaning of this?
Right to vote, sir.
Yeah, right to vote is.
Sir, everyone above the age of 18 can vote.
Correct. Okay, good. I think you people are, some of you know it, but some youngsters, they may not know. You don't bother. You will be studying all these things later on also. But now, whoever has not understood, just listen to this, and then you will be, okay. Now, can I ask one person to read this? 1 minute. How do we? Sorry. Okay, I don't know how to do this. How to darken this, I do not know. Anirudh, can you read this? Anirudh?
The full page, sir.
Yeah, first you read the title.
Preamble, Fundamental Rights.
Yeah, okay. See, we are talking about our Indian Constitution. See, this is the first slide. Indian Constitution is written by whom? I think most of you know.
Dr. B.R.
Ambedkar. Okay, we all know. And you know, Indian Constitution, the final version is written, it's handwritten. You know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is handwritten to the tune of so many thousand pages. I don't know how many pages. Somebody, handwritten by somebody, not Ambedkar. Ambedkar is the brain behind it, but written by somebody for some 8,000 and odd pages and all. Okay, so this preamble is called introduction. Normally, when we get a book, the first page will be what? It will be, topics, isn't it? The first page will be contents. Contents will be there. And then after that, in the contents, the first chapter is called introduction. Likewise, in Constitution, the first chapter is called preamble. Preamble means nothing but it is an introduction. Okay, now you can read, Anirudh.
Constitution adopted in 1949 consisting of preamble
1 minute. Yeah, now. Okay.
22 395 articles.
Hey, go slow, man. Don't go like a super fast train. Go slow.
Sir, I have sir.
Huh?
Sir, you have written wrong. Constitution, you have written.
Yeah. Many spelling mistakes are there. I'm just correcting it. Yeah.
Constitution adopted in 1949 consisting of preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules. It came into force on January 26, 1950. Preamble is the introduction to the Constitution, consists of ideals, objectives and basic principles. It states India is a sovereign, socialist, secular republic state. Citizenship Act 1955. Fundamental rights 6. Right to equality, freedom, against exploitation, religion, cultural and educational rights, constitutional remedies, right to property. Right to constitutional remedies.
Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus safeguards people from illegal arrest, mandamus. It protects
Mandamus.
prisoner who requires legal help. Prohibition. It prohibits subordinate courts. Certio adequatus.
Certiorari quasus.
Certio
Certiorari means quasus, an order issued. Okay. I will tell you what all these things. You just read it.
issued quo warranto. It prevents
Usurpation of public office through illegal means. Illegal means. See, a lot of spelling mistake. I will correct it. Illegal is okay. Okay. Now I will tell you what exactly is this. One more time, I think somebody else will read. Who will read? Lashman, can you?
Sir, may I, sir?
Who will read?
Sir, may I? Logeshwaran, sir.
Logeshwaran, can you read?
Can I read, sir?
Yes, sir.
Slow. Don't go in.
Constitution. Sir, may I continue, sir?
Yeah. Start off.
Preamble, Fundamental Rights. Constitution adopted in 1949 consisting of preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules. It came into force on January 26, 1950. Preamble is the introduction to the Constitution, consists of ideals, objectives and basic principles. It states India is a sovereign, socialist, secular republic state. Citizenship Act of 1955. Fundamental rights. Right to equality, freedom, against exploitation, religion, cultural and educational rights, constitutional remedies, right to property, right to constitutional remedies, habeas corpus, safeguards people from illegal arrest, mandamus, it protects petitioners who requires legal help. Prohibition, it prohibits subordinate courts. Certiorari quasus, an order issued qua warranto. It prevents usurpation of public office through illegal manner.
Yeah, illegal manners. That yes has to come. Okay, now you read this in mind-wise in 1 minute. I will join you. I'll just take a break 1 minute and come back. Yes, I am back. This is called, all of you must have received a diary from your book, from your school. Do they give a diary from your school?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in that diary, if you look at, there will be the front page, some rules and regulations of the school. You should come in time, you should wear very neat and clean uniform, you should stand in queue, like that. So many things will be there. Is it there or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, அதே மாதிரி தான். The same way in India, if we have to conduct ourselves as a citizen in this country, we have some rules and regulations. That is given in this constitution. அதனோட introduction, the introduction of that constitution is called preamble. That's all. It is like our rule book or diary that is given to us in our school, which may contain some 4 or 5 pages. That is the entire 4 or 5 pages you can call as constitution. In that they will have separate headings, punctuality, uniform, books, etc., etc. Some 5-6 topics will be there. So or notebooks or whatever. So same way we have here preamble, fundamental rights, etc., etc. we have. So let us look at, so here some numbers are given. Which are the number is familiar to us? All these 8th standard boys and girls can say. Which are the numbers are very familiar to you?
1949 and 1950.
1950 is why 1949 is familiar to you? What is the reason?
Sir, because the constitution was adopted in that year.
Oh, acha, you know it even before, before coming to this class. But 1950 January 26 seems to be very, very familiar to all of us.
Because independence.
It is Independence Day. So that number, that's it. That date is very familiar to us. So it came into force on a Republic Day.
January 26 and 1950 is a Republic Day only, sir.
Republic Day. Yeah, correct. Sorry. Sometimes teachers will make, so in our class only teacher make mistakes. You know that? So what punishment will give to the teacher, madam? What punishment we will give to teacher when teacher makes mistake? Hello? You don't give...
Sir, don't give punishment, sir.
Okay.
We want to correct it then, sir.
Okay. Right, good. So I'm just asking you, sometimes you have to include some fun also in the class, no? Okay. Now, so constitution is adopted in 1949, but actually it came into force in January 26, 1950. What all it contains? It contains 22 parts as a preamble, 395 articles are there, and 8 schedules are there. Then sometimes we hear an article number called 356. What is this 356 article? Have you heard of this 356? Anybody heard of article 356? Adikadi paper la varudhu.
State emergency, sir.
Yes. Sometimes they will have the president's rule in a state with the help of article 356. Okay. That is separate. Now we will look at all these things. Preamble is the introduction to the constitution consists of ideals, objectives and basic principle. It states India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, republic state. Okay, sovereign means we have all the 4 sides, the boundaries which are intact, which are supposed to be intact, but it is not intact because we have this border problem, no? With Pakistan and with China and all, we have border problem. Even though we have some, we don't have a border in those places. We have what is called line of control and line of understanding, like that. That's border kadayad. Border means it's like our compound wall for your house. For your house, you will have compound wall, no? So that that is called border. But if you don't have a compound wall and if you have just one rope is tied from both the ends, that is called line of control. If you stretch the rope the other side, you will get 1 feet for your house. If they stretch the rope this side, they will get 1 feet for them. So that is the problem between India and Pakistan even today. We have, after 70 plus years of independence, still we have this border problem because we have not settled our border problem. So we cannot, strictly speaking, we cannot say we are a sovereign country because we don't know our border. Socialist, secular, republic. Secular means all religion can be practiced here. Socialist means it is always each and every person is equal. So that is why it's called sovereign, socialist, secular, republic state. Then there is something called Citizenship Act. All the members in this country are the citizens and they have some fundamental rights. What are those rights? You can go and claim these rights with Government of India. There are 6 fundamental rights. Right to equality, that is everybody is equal, either in terms of voting or in terms of raising their voice or whatever reason, everybody is equal. There is no rich, poor, educated, uneducated. As far as the government is concerned, all are equal. Then right to freedom. Actually, you should read that as right to freedom. That is, anybody can express their voice and then they are free to express. You may disagree with somebody, but then you may disagree without annoying the other person. That is the thing. So right to freedom, for right to expression. Then right against exploitation. Somebody should not exploit you. If somebody is exploiting you, you can go to the government and say, he's exploiting me. Or like this. You are also not supposed to exploit somebody by way of their dependence on you and things like that. And right to practice any religion. Actually, you should read this as right to practice religion. In the PPT, because of this the space problem, I would have removed many things. Right to practice religion, right to practice your desired culture, and right to study anywhere in the country. Right to study anything anywhere in the country. And right to constitutional remedies. Suppose something goes wrong, you can go to the court and then ask for remedy. Suppose somebody is coming to beat you or somebody is taking over your property, all those stuff. Then you can go to the court. Today, because of this NEET, so many cases are filed. So many students have filed, so many political parties have filed remedies, so many associations have filed. Something like about 18 cases are there with respect to NEET in various courts, High Court, Supreme Court, etc. So one can go and ask for a constitutional remedy from the judiciary. And right to property. You can buy property anywhere in the country. You can buy a property even in Jammu Kashmir if you want. Jammu Kashmir fellow can come down and buy a property in Chennai. Okay? Can you go and buy a property in Dubai or Gulf countries? Gulf countries, can you
Sir, citizens can buy, sir.
Yeah, only citizens can buy. You cannot go and buy. But even their citizens also, there are a lot of restrictions are there. But our country has got the right to property. Citizens can buy anywhere property. But in some countries, it is not so. Particularly this, Muslim Arabian countries.
Sir?
Yes?
Sir, may I say something, sir?
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, right to property is deleted, no, sir, from the fundamental rights.
Right to property is?
Deleted, no, sir.
Is it deleted? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Fundamental Rights, 44th Amendment Act, sir, in 1978.
Achha, right to property is not there, huh?
Amendment.
I think they made some amendments, I think. They made some amendments saying that you cannot go and buy a property in Andaman Nicobar and some other place. Some amendments are made, but I think still it is a right to property. I don't know. Maybe if we will check. I will also check. You also check. Okay, right. Then right to constitutional remedies. Anywhere, if you have any problem, you can. Habeas corpus means suppose somebody is missing. Suppose in your family somebody is missing. You can go to the court and say that they have to find that person. So the court will give the order to the police and police has to find that person. Habeas corpus, அதுக்கு தமிழில் கொண்டுணர் வேணும், அதை ஒரு நல்ல வார்த்தை இருக்குது தமிழில். வெரி வெரி நைஸ் வேர்ட். ஆல் கொணர்வு ஏதோ லா அது பேர். You have to bring suppose somebody had made a crime and he is missing, he is hiding somewhere. So then the court will say, habeas corpus means the police has to find and bring them to the court. That is the meaning. Then safeguards people from illegal arrest. So there are some, somebody who, the police or something, they cannot go and arrest anybody and everybody. There is some provisions where you can safeguard yourself by taking bail. That is anticipatory bail, they call it. Anticipatory bail means anticipating that you may be arrested next week or next month, you can go and take a bail. right? That's called anticipatory bail. Mandamus, it protects petitioner who requires legal. Suppose I am very poor, I don't have money to hire a vakil, that is advocate. What will I do? Then government says, don't worry, we have lawyers, government lawyers who can come and help you. So that is called, protects the petitioner who requires legal help. Prohibition, that it prohibits subordinate courts. What happens is, suppose a particular judgment was made in High Court, and then and somebody goes to the appeal to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court can quash that order given by the High Court. That is, a higher court can quash the orders given by the subordinate courts. That is what is called, it prohibits subordinate courts. Then certiorari means quashes an order issued by the junior courts. And then it prevents usurpation of public office through illegal means. Somebody cannot go and damage public property, either bus or their officers, etc. So that is actually illegal. It is a crime. So he can be arrested. So that also given. Some of these things are given as the important preamble of government of Constitution of India. Okay. If you have any questions, we will discuss. Then we will close today, and again we will meet on the next Sunday. Any questions from our students?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, our newcomers, can you give me your feedback, newcomers? Advika, Advaita, and all those people? Whoever has come new, 1 or 2 classes attended, you give your feedback?
Yeah, sir, we can understand, sir.
No problem, huh? Okay, good.
Yes, sir, we can understand.
Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, Mr. Lashman, your doubt we will keep some other time, because I have got another class at 11:30. So I need to close. Any doubt you can send in WhatsApp, no? We will leisurely, we will speak. Okay? Right. Thank you. We will meet again next Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.